Good evening and welcome. Hello, my name is Sarah Shabbat. My husband, Kevin Shabbat, and we have been involved in the direct sales network marketing industry now full time for about 6 years. And we are just so excited to be here because we've never seen anything like this. We've never seen a company or a product or anything at that even compares. So tonight, I am honored to welcome and introduce all of you to the world's very first anion DNA drop. Have you ever experienced the calming effect nature has on your mind and body? I don't know about you, but when I'm in nature, my husband, my family, we all just love being outside, have it be hiking, near a waterfall, near a body of water, just anywhere where there's green, and even better if there's water, but we just feel happier and overall at peace. And we found out that there's a reason for this, and that's because the air is full of these anions or negative ions. I cannot. Okay, so did you know that plants are supercharged by lightning strikes? So it's not just because Mother Nature is angry or because she's trying to punish the earth. It's because there's actually a charge that's being created by this lightning. And the lightning, it hits Earth up to 8 million times a day around the world. And when it's doing this, it's actually charging everything that's living with these anions or these negative ions. And that's what makes these so powerful. It's the antioxidant power that comes from those negative ions. So we all know that oxidation is bad. So when you're consuming things with these negative ions or anions, it's helping your body work properly and to fight this oxidation. In fact, there's actually something called positive ion poisoning. And if you've never heard of that, I recommend you looking it up because there's some crazy symptoms that you may have and have never been able to understand why you suffer from those. And I can bet money on it. It's because of this positive ion effect. So we have a very high energy science here. Like I said, everything is supercharged. So we like to pick our plants when they're at their peak of harvest, when they're at their most potent state. Now, the problem with most supplements or herbs or botanicals or anything that you're taking typically is that they start losing that potency or that property that makes them so good for you. Now, what we have here, what APL Go has figured out to do is a technology that they call Accumula SA. Now, they take these herbs and botanicals, now depending on which formula they're trying to achieve, they put it in this chamber. And what's happening is it's almost mimicking the same process that happens when the earth is struck by lightning. And it's violently shaking it. And at the same time, it is separating the fibers and the seeds, and it's recharging it with this negative ion charge. And when it's at its most potent state, it's able to capture the DNA fingerprint and lock that and put it in this little drop. So these drops, they're quick, they're convenient, they're delicious, they're attractive, and they're unique. There's nothing like it. Not only is there nothing as enjoyable to take and get your supplements, your herbs and botanicals, it's like as simple as sucking on a candy. The delivery system is also unique. So you don't have to fight your gut health. You're able to suck on it and it goes right through your mucous membrane straight into your bloodstream. So I would have to say personally, in my opinion, the next best thing to sucking and having this enter your bloodstream through your mucous membrane is hooking yourself up straight to an IV. So we have 15 different drops, 15 different experiences, and I just need to take a moment and look at that packaging. I mean, is it not sexy? Like the marketing material, the boxes, they are just so attractive. When people see them, they want to know what they are. And when people taste them, they really want to know what they are. So we love innovative products. I think we've all seen, kind of the lifespan of anything that we've experienced in life. So here we have records, cassettes that have turned into CDs. I think we can all remember walking around with our Walkman and thinking we're so cool with the different colors. And then it went to MP3s. We had our iPods, and then everything turned into the phone, and now everything's on our phones. And the lifespan, it dies. Now in the health and supplement industry, we've had powders, which have gone into liquids, which have turned into pills and capsules. Then we had the juice and gel trend. And now we have these awesome anion DNA drops. So I don't know about you, but if I had to pick between this or that, I would definitely be picking this. They're more appealing, and people, they have pill fatigue. They don't want to swallow things anymore. When they think of swallowing things, they think of medicine, and they don't want to take it. So here is our daily collection, and check out that wholesale price at $25. We have our Grow, our GTS, which I take before all of our workouts when we go hiking. And I don't take this when Kevin and we don't take our GTS. We noticeably realize that we're dragging versus when we take it and we feel like we can just go and go and go and go. NRM, Power Lemon and Power Apricot are our men and women's blends, which we've had some phenomenal results with ourselves. Relax, SLD, and STP. Now our middle collection, it's called the Premier Collection. Now these wholesale for $60, and that's our middle point. It's because there's more ingredients in these. We have our ALT, which is easy breathing. And really quickly, I just want to share another story with you. My husband, he has what I like to say is the world's worst allergies. And this was the one that I noticed before we even tried it that was going to be the test in our home, because we've never had a natural supplement, or even most synthetic drugs. They don't even touch my husband's allergies. They're so bad. So when we got these and I gave him his first drop, he immediately started noticing relief. And since early July, when he started taking these, and he takes one a day, and sometimes he doesn't even take them, he hasn't shown me a sign of allergies or a single symptom. He's not coughing. He's not comes up, he's able to go on hikes and enjoy himself and just be out in nature without suffering anymore. We have our HPR, which is a gentle detox. It focuses on the liver, our heart, our ice, which is indigestion, carefree digestion, and then our MLS, our multi-spectrum. Now our top collection, it's called the Premier Plus collection. This is our beauty and our brain. What a better pair, right? I love both of these. I don't think I can say one or the other is my favorite. I take a BRN before all of my overviews, before all of my big phone calls or meetings, because I just always feel on my A game and mentally just better. I can take on more. And then our beauty, which I love. I am 32. I am becoming more aware that I want to stay youthful. And this is something that I religiously take, and I've noticed some great results with as well. So just moving on to highlight a couple more, RLX has been a godsend in our home. It's something that I give to my son every night. He loves to fight sleep, and he usually wins the battle. And when RLX is given to him, he doesn't win that battle. So it's peace of mind for mom and dad. I already talked about BRN, one of my favorites. Now, SLD. This is awesome. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and when it's going to rain, I know it because I was an athlete and I've done a number on my joints. So actually right now it's going to be raining tonight, and I can tell. So I took my SLD and I don't have any aches and pains. Beauty, we touched on as well, and it's delicious, wild strawberry. Ice. This is something that we don't go out to eat or go have spicy food without, because if you have a sour stomach or indigestion, nausea, whatever it is, when I'm just feeling a little bit of under the weather with my gut health, this is my go-to, and I have not been disappointed. Now, Grow. You guys, if you know what Business for Home is, this was actually just rated the #1 product for immune support. I love it. I give it to everybody in my family every day. And what a time, especially with flu season coming on and all the viruses out there. What better way to support your immune system than to give it something that's going to just help support it? And look at what's in it. I mean, those ingredients, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that they're good for you. Now, APL Go owns everything from start to finish. We actually have our own manufacturing facility. It's a 48,000 square foot facility. It's located in Moldova. And in one 8-hour shift, they're able to produce up to 50,000 boxes. So 2 8-hour shifts, obviously up to 100,000 boxes. So we don't ever have to worry about running out of product. I know that we had such a phenomenal month last month that our company actually ended up selling out of some products in the US, but it's back in stock now, and we don't have to worry about that anymore. They understand how much us Americans are loving these drops, so they know that they better have more on hand here. Now, our products are the real deal. We're FDA registered. We have 2 ISO certifications. If you don't know what ISO certifications are, the 2 that we have are 22,000 and ISO 9001. Look them up. They're very impressive. We're gluten-free and non-GMO. We have both halal and kosher certifications, and we are what we call beyond organic. So anything that is not grown organically is wildly grown. I mean, they are just the most superior quality that you can get. Now, I'd love to introduce to you our founders and our owners, Sergey Kulikov and Olga Kulikov. Now, Sergey and I are the same age. He's only 32, and he is a real go-getter. He actually made his first $1 million at the age of 21 in a network marketing business that he was involved with, and later went on into real estate and made even more money. But it had always been his dream to own a network marketing company. And thank goodness he came across these drops, because here we have APL Go today with our phenomenal Annie and DNA drops, and we wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for these two. Now, Olga, she has a master's in marketing and graphic design, and she's the one that's behind all the beauty that we see on the website and on the boxes and in the brochures. So just wanted to take a second to highlight these two amazing individuals and introduce to you why we're all sitting here tonight. Now, our company is customer focused. We actually have 3 ways to get involved as a customer. We have what's called a retail customer, which in simple terms, you get a 10% discount with your invitation link, but you're going to be paying retail price. You have your preferred customers, which is a 10% off retail price. And I believe there's even an additional discount when you sign up for the auto ship. But in my opinion, the best way to get involved as a customer is to sign up for the Prime customer. Now you just pay a $25 fee, and it unlocks those wholesale pricing that I pointed out before. You even get your own link, and there's going to be shopping perks as well. And you're not tied into an auto ship. You can buy as you want. You're just committing to spending X amount of money within 6 months. Now, we are a US-based company. We're focused right now on launching the US, Canada, so North America and US are kind of bunched together as one. We're neighbors, right? Mexico, Australia will be coming soon, Western Europe, and sometime next year, we'll also be launching into Israel and UAE. So when you have the right company with the right timing and the right people, you really can't get much better. We have, I know it says 250,000 associates here, but we have closer to 300,000 associates around the globe. We have some of the most amazing vacation perks that I've ever seen. There's some real culture here, and I know Alicia will touch on that shortly, but there's just so many great things to highlight about this company, the timing of it coming into the US. I mean, we're a 9-year-old company and we're brand new in the States and nobody knows about us yet. So I'm going to pass the baton off to the beautiful Miss Alicia Mayo, and she's going to take over and show you why this comp plan is as extraordinary as it is. Take it away.
Thank you, Sarah. Oh my goodness, as you're going through all of those products, like you're like going through them individually, and I'm thinking like of the stories and experiences we've had with each product, and we have so many. They're so amazing. Like I don't know which one's my favorite. I do take 2 of them consistently. I take the PWR and the BTY consistently, and we haven't done an overview in like 2 weeks maybe. And I'm looking at my hair in the video and I'm like, my hair's grown. So these products really work. I'm so impressed with them. So a little bit about me. I've been in the network marketing industry for almost 10 years. I am really big into health and wellness. I've been my whole life. I was brought up that way. And I think preventative is so important and natural is so important. So when I was introduced to these products, I couldn't ignore it. I had to get involved because I really feel like they're products that people need. They're new to the marketplace and they're so simple and effective. So I'm going to go over a couple of ways to get involved with the company. You can either get involved as a customer, which Sarah went over the different options as a customer, or you can become an associate like the person that invited you to this Zoom. So to become an associate, it's $25, and this is a yearly membership fee that covers your back office and your website. So the replicated website is all done for you. It's basically plug and play. So you pay your $25 membership fee, and then you get to choose a starter kit. Now the starter kits are product, and if you pick a kit, you actually get a deeper discount, which is really nice. And we have starter kits running anywhere from $100 to $3,000. each one pays a different percentage in our compensation plan, and you can choose whichever one you're comfortable starting with. And I also like to say, like, what's your commitment level? You know, do you want to run with this, or do you want to get your toes wet? I will say that initially, I got my toes wet, and I wish I would have ran with it right out of the gates, because it's a really amazing opportunity. So you can see there, you can start anywhere from $100 all the way up to $3,000. We're going to go over 11 different ways to earn in the compensation plan over the next few slides. When I started looking at this company, when I was first introduced back in, I believe it was the end of June, I went to businessforhome.org. Now, this is a website that network marketing and direct sales companies submit their financials to. It's kind of like the news source for network marketing. So anyway, the companies can submit their financials, and then their information is published on the website. So when you're shopping for a company, or if you're in the market for a home-based business, you can refer back to this website for numbers. Now, I was involved with another company, and I looked up that company's credentials, and that's on the left-hand side here. And you can see they started in 2015, and between 2017 and 2019, they grew crazy. Okay. Their commission payout was 35%. And I learned that that's pretty much industry standard. Most companies pay out 35%. And this is based on the dollar. It's not based on the BV amount. Now, on the right-hand side, we have APL Go. And if you notice, each year they grow steady. And that was really attractive to me. I liked the steady growth. It means that the company's solid. And if you look at the estimated commission payout for the year, they pay out 63%. So I thought that was pretty impressive. So if you look at per year on these two companies, you can see that they're similar, although the company on the left made about 100 million more. So that really got my attention. Now let's talk about some of the ways that you get paid here. So the first way you get paid is through our start bonus. Our start bonus is on all of the initial purchases. So if you invite somebody to look at this opportunity and they decide that they would like to join the business as well, then they're going to choose a kit. And it doesn't matter what kit you came in with. When somebody chooses one of these kits, you're going to make that commission on the right-hand side. So if you're a promoter and you sign somebody up that comes in with a diamond pack, your commission is going to be $600. Now, my suggestion would be to take that $600 and put it back into your business and get yourself at a higher level. And I'll go over why later. But you can see right here, this is the first way that we get paid. If you need to make a little extra money, like, hey, I need to make $100, then go sign somebody up as a leader and you'll make $100. So that's pretty neat. So the next one is our group bonus. So the compensation plan would be considered like a binary hybrid. So it's a binary on the front end and unilevel on the back end. So right here we have our group bonus. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be building two teams. You're going to build a left team and a right team. And your goal here is to balance the volume in both of those legs as equally as possible, because we get paid on the weaker of the two legs. So when you're looking at the Go kits here, the status, you can see where it says the percentage, PD percentage. As a promoter, you're getting 10% of the weaker leg, all the way up to 30% as a VIP or a diamond. So you can see here there's a significant difference in the percentage of payout. So your ultimate goal is to get to that diamond as quickly as possible. Now, as I was learning about this compensation plan, like, I understand binary because I have experience in binary, but when I learned that this actually wasn't your typical binary comp plan, like, my mind kind of blew a little here. So it's actually considered a NINERY. So when you're building your business and you're building your left team and your right team, and you're getting paid on the weaker of the legs, there's a weekly cap on that weak leg of commissions. So that cap is $10,000 per week. Okay, so if you meet that cap, what they do is they allow you to open another leg and build that leg. And then again, another 10,000, you can open another leg. So essentially you can have 9 legs across. You're going to have a power leg. Let's say it's at 10,000 in volume, and all of your other legs combined are less than, all the other legs are under $10,000 each. You can actually take up all of those, add them together, and go against that one that's 10,000 and get paid like the 30% if you're diamond or VIP. So it is incredible. Like, this is so crazy. This part of the compensation plan is so crazy. Okay. Go ahead to the next slide, Sarah. All right, so this is the unilevel part of the compensation plan. This is where your residual income comes in. And if you don't know anything about residual income, it's really amazing because we have residual bills, don't we? Every single month we have our power bill, our mortgage, our car payments, every single month. So why wouldn't we want to look at something that brings in a residual income? So as you're building your business and you're introducing customers and other distributors to it, they're going to reorder each month because they're going to love the products. The products are amazing. So as people are reordering, you earn that residual income. So you can see here at the top, we have you, and then anybody you put in is your first level, you're personally enrolled, and then it just kind of goes down from there. Now, typically in these kind of compensation plans, they have you earning 10% on your personals, and then 9%, 8%, 7%, all the way down to 1%. The problem with that is that the bulk of your organization usually ends up deeper in your organization where you get a lower percentage. Well, Sergi didn't like that about the industry, so he flipped the script on it, okay? He made it so you get 5%, 6%, 7%, and you can see it here, all the way to 10% on your level 6, okay? However, we talked about getting to diamond and how important it is to get to diamond. And the reason why you want to get to diamond is because you want to earn 10% starting at level 1 all the way down through level 6. So that is really neat that we can maximize the compensation plan right out of the gate. So you don't have to wait to promote. You can get there by coming in as diamond or gathering enough customers and having their orders go towards diamond. Now, Sarah, I lost the I lost the slideshow. The internet must have kicked our slideshow off. And I can't remember what's after the 10% or the structure. Sorry, bear with me.
No, I'm coming. Sorry, guys. Good things don't come easily, I'll tell you that much. Here we go.
Okay, matching bonuses next. Okay, so so if you've been a part of a business like this, you know that every month we have to invest back into our business. So you can actually, the first 4 statuses of the company is 40 PV, which is really amazing because that's 2 $25 boxes and then $10 for shipping. So you're paying about $60 each month to run your business. However, and I think it might be really important to note right now, especially with all this craziness going on in the world, is that if you gather customers, you can actually have their order go towards your monthly, which is, I think it's really nice right now. I've been involved since July, and I've had 2 months so far that I didn't have to pay money out of pocket for to be commission qualified. However, you're gonna love the product so much that you might just place an order anyway. Okay. All right, then the matching bonus. You know, what I love about network marketing is the team aspect of it. I love that we get rewarded for helping others. And helping others, you know, by introducing them to good products, introducing them to the opportunity, and supporting them in their business. And what the company does is they match those efforts. So as soon as your team starts earning money in the group bonus, the company is going to reward you and do a check match. So you can see here that, you know, as whatever status or rank you are here, that's the percentage you get on their check. So say somebody earns $1,000, you're going to earn 200. And then as you grow your organization, you get paid deeper into your organization all the way up to level 7 in the check matching. Okay, and then if you noticed in the slide, it ended at row or level 6. What happens after level 6? Well, some compensation plans have what they call gotchas or breakaways, where you actually don't get rewarded for, you know, any of that effort below a certain level. But with this one, they have an infinity bonus. So once you achieve the rank of national director, international director, or premier director, you're going to earn anywhere from 1% to 2.5% of the total volume of level 7 and below. So that could be quite a big bonus in your check. All right, so we also get rewarded for our loyalty. I'm going to skip right over to the entertainment one because that's the funnest to me. I think I heard somebody, or I saw somebody in the chat said, you got me on vacation. So if you get to national director, you're going to get an extra 1,000 in your check, international 2,000, and premier director 3,000. So if you want to go on vacation, you can take your family on vacation. Now this is monthly. Maintain those ranks and get that extra money in your check monthly. You know, take your family to Disney, buy that cabin in the mountains, buy your dream car, go to that concert. Please, can we go to concerts again? But it's really nice that they reward us here through these different bonuses. So you might be, you know, looking at this opportunity thinking, maybe you don't want to build a team. You know, we all have different levels of commitment. We all have different goals. And it's nice that if you have just maybe a few friends and family you've shared some product with and they want to become a customer, we have a client bonus. So you enroll customers on your website and you get 30% off of the retail sales. And then the remaining amount minus the 30% is converted to PV and it goes into the binary of the compensation plan. And then we have our luxury bonuses. I'm excited to experience these one day. I believe that Sergi has paid out over 4 million in luxury bonuses, and the word luxury, I believe he's given away like 44 cars and watches and rings and bracelets, anything like that that you can imagine. He likes to surprise the field and he's very generous. Culture. Sarah mentioned culture. I think culture is so important. You know, we all, you know, we mentioned at the beginning of this, like how many different states are plugged into the Zoom right now. Well, once we can gather again, it's so nice to have these events to go to actually meet people face to face. Like Sarah and I have known each other for a couple of years and we've never met face to face. So coming together at these events where you get to bond with people that you work with. And Sergi is actually an illusionist or a magician. And so he puts on some really amazing events. So you can imagine like a Moulin Rouge party, Network Mafia. Like I can't wait to witness some of these events that he puts on. So I was considering this company back in June and July, and it's great that they have this slide because when you're considering something, you should have a checklist and you should make sure that what you're looking at matches perfectly to what you're looking for. And when we first started, we were fortunate enough to meet Sergi over Zoom, and we got to hear his passion, feel his energy, and I knew right away that that was somebody that I could partner with. And so that worked for me. And then the products, the drops are so unique. They're a category creator. There's nothing like it on the market. That means there's no competition. They're all natural. They're delicious. They're effective. If you're not part of the testimony group yet, you have to be invited to that group and read the testimonies yourself. They're quite amazing. And there is a new skincare line coming out. And when you start to get our age, that's important. So I'm really super excited about the skincare. I've learned that it also has the negative ion technology behind it. And so I can't wait to see some results with the skincare. And then our events and travel, I just went over some of that with culture. There's all sorts of opportunities to make money in the compensation plan. And then our system. We have our websites, there's an app coming, and then also our team system. We really have great upline support. We make sure there's things to plug into as far as trainings and overviews and stuff like this. So everything fit together very well, and I'm really super excited to be here. So now we're going to choose your kit. I went over these in a previous slide, but like I said, there's anywhere from promoter at $100 all the way up to Diamond Club at $3,000. The leader pack, the 600 one, is a really good one to start with because it gives you a box of each product. That way you can experience each product. And we have an app coming soon. It's not quite launched yet, but it will be soon. And you'll be able to run your business from the palm of your hand. Although I already do without the app, but it's just going to make it that much more efficient. And our kits are here. Our sample kits are here. The sample kits come with 3 of our top selling products. These products are also the ones that you may experience more of an immediate result from. And that would be our RLX, which is for sleeping patterns. SLD is going to be for your joints. And ICE is going to be for your digestion. And we are actually part of the fastest growing team in the entire company. So we are really super excited that you joined us tonight on this webinar. We do have a testimony page if you want to take a look at it. There are some amazing testimonies on there. And speaking of testimonies, Sarah, what do you say we see if anybody wants to share some testimonies?
I don't know what I pushed, but what happened?
Okay, I'm muted.
There we go.
Tim, would you be willing to share yours?
Did you say Tim or Kim?
Tim, T-I-M.
That's you,
That
babe.
me. I don't mind at all. Probably a good one too, because I'm the most skeptical person there is that I know, that she knows. It actually really caused a rift between us that day when we were talking about these drops, because I'm the kind of guy that's like, well, if it don't taste good, we're out. And if it don't work, and you can have your friends send you all the samples you want, but I'm not going to feel nothing with one single drop.
He was adamant one single drop wasn't going to make a difference.
You know, so I was the butthead and she was the believer. And well, I took a drop.
And he had to eat his words.
I took an RLX. We had jumped in the tub. We got a really big jacuzzi tub and TV and stuff in there, and jumped in the tub. And I'm like, babe, I think we better get out of here, otherwise you're gonna be carrying me to bed, because I'm just so relaxed right now. Like it doesn't knock you out. It just relaxes you to the point of you just peace,
calm,
like just you shut down. So there was that, and then I was also fighting with, and this is what we had. Kelly had sent us 3 some slide RLX, and I think she tried the BRN. And the day before that, well, actually weeks before that, my sciatica was just terrible, and I'm an avid bowler. So I'm sitting there bowling, hopping at the line because my butt cheek, I was just hurting so bad. She had actually that night as well. We got out of the tub. She put the TENS unit on me. And this is after we got home from the kids. We stopped by the kids' house, and her and my daughter almost had to lift me off the floor because I love playing with my granddaughter. Just because I'm in pain didn't mean I wasn't going to play with her. So we get home, I get the RLX. She puts a TENS unit on my butt. Next day, I'm like, okay, I need to try the SLD, right? Because the relax just knocked me out. Let me try that other thing. I tried it. Me being me, ego in the way. Yeah, I don't know if I feel anything. I don't know. But then it wore off. It wore off. I'm like, ow, we got to order these things because I can't, whatever that was, I need it. And so we placed an order immediately. Unfortunately, I wish we knew now what we didn't know then, or how that works.
2020.
We would have just purchased a $600 box, a presentation kit, had one of each. But we were going to Florida to help my mom move some furniture and get her vacation home set up. And we had ran out 2 days before. We purposely saved an SLD for each of us for the drive. But then we ran out. So now we're moving furniture.
We went to 5 Big Lots in 2 different states in one day and had truckloads and truckloads of every piece of furniture that a house could need. And here we are without our slides. We were dying.
And so while we were there, we placed our $600 order, and we now have one of every box on its way.
And we will never run out again. Ever.
We will never. As long as these jobs exist, no matter, many of us have been with network marketing companies before. We don't ever foresee it going away, but I'm telling you right now, as long as these jobs exist, I'm a customer for life, because for $30 a month, I can be pain free, and you never know how good you feel until you have felt it.
Yeah.
So yeah, well then, okay. Hold on.
But wait, there's more.
There's more. I had a very extreme reaction and rare reaction to a vaccine in the Army. They said it was a smallpox. It could have been any of them, because they gave us, a cocktail of them when we're deploying and all that. So it swelled up my heart, jacked up my autonomic system, all kinds of things. So I now, and have been, I'm a case study with the CDC, the National Vaccine Center, all these different things. We call them glitches, but they're like diabetic episodes. And where I'll just break out in a sweat, I'll get real weak, kind of like somebody crashing. If they have diabetes, they'd be crashing. But we test my numbers. My A1C is always on point. Like, it's not that. When we had these NRMs, because we also had, we did order a small order, and I didn't glitch. No glitches, 0.
None.
Ran out. We're in Florida. Since then, I've had 5.
And it's been less than a week since
So,
we got back.
Just, there's
huge difference. Like, I don't have to pack peanut butter and chocolate and orange juice in my purse anymore. I just keep drops.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's changing. That's
Life changing.
Yeah, and when you can have changes like that, you don't have to go to the fake it till you make it, or share somebody else's testimony, or any of that stuff. These things, people notice those changes, especially those closest to you. And we talk about this all the time, where we have those NFLs, no friends left, because of all the businesses we've been in, and nobody. What's this thing you're trying?
That's what you say every time. His kid just told him, "You've told me that last time 4 different companies ago." Well, this time is different.
But here's what they notice: they see the change.
Mm-hmm.
They see that I'm not glitching. They see that I'm not bouncing and hurting and all these different things.
They're coming after us at the bowling alley. They're like, "What are you guys doing? Because you're dancing around with your granddaughter on your hip, and you couldn't even get out of the chair the last time we saw you." Like, yeah. I mean, they're tracking us down. It's cool.
It literally, your testimony is, your own personal testimony is the most powerful thing. And when it really works, I think we can say that, because when it really works,
you shout it from the rooftop.
There's no work needed.
Yeah, it sells itself for sure. It's amazing.
Well, thank you guys for sharing. I'm so glad you've had such good results with them, because you're going to go out and help other people have good results with them too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can't say enough good things, and we can't shut up about it. Like, our friends are really annoyed with us probably.
Her
but
favorite phrase is, "We got a drop for that."
we got a drop for
So
that.
anytime somebody complains, we got a drop for that.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I saw you were sick on your post. Oh, I got a drop for that.
That's awesome. That's how you do it. Get it done. Well, thanks, guys. Does anybody else have a story they want to share real quick? All right. So we are actually going to wrap it up, and there is a testimony group. If you're a guest and you're not in the testimony group yet, get back with the person that invited you so you can check them out yourself, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye.
Good to see everybody. Hi, Travis. Welcome. Bye-bye.